What is going on? I am back with another video, sweating my butt off at the end of Arizona 88. I'm out here today with
Yosif. My Instagram is royale.alg. I also run the Arizona N Club. Follow us on Instagram. We're pretty new. Yep, feel free to check us out.
It's a cool club. I went to one of their meets and I was fed cookies, pizza, soda, was told my car looked cool, was told my shoes looked cool. You know, overall pretty good car meet if you ask me. We are out here today to check out Yosif's, what is this,
2022 Hyundai Veloster N.
This thing is sick. This color is sick. We could not go 5 seconds driving out here without some old guy breaking his neck to look at the car. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's the color. Maybe it's the fact he has words on the door and they've never seen that before. But this thing is awesome. I love the color on it. What's the name of the color? Do you know?
It's Performance Blue.
Performance Blue with these gold wheels and the red accents just looks perfect. One time I took my 8.6 out with Yosif and my red car with his red accents and his blue, like it looked so good up there in the woods driving around. But Yosif, tell me like about this thing. When did you buy it?
I bought this car August of 2022. I was in the market looking for something a little more sporty. Before I had a 2013 NC Miata, and you know, it was cool, it was fun, it was a little small. I needed something a little bigger, so yeah, they're pretty small. By the time I got rid of it, I got a 2018 Mazda 3 hatchback, a little basic.
Yeah.
You know, it was a good point.
Good cars. Good cars.
And then I got tired of that car.
Yeah.
I was like, I needed something more sporty. I needed to get something back.
Feeling. Yep.
So I was like, should I get a Mazda 3 hatchback with the turbo, or should I get an 8.6, or maybe something else? And then my cousin, he was like, why don't you check out the Veloster N? I was like, what the hell's a Veloster?
Yeah.
And you know, he showed me a video. I think it was a Doug DeMuro video. And I was like, what? The car can do that?
Yeah, track mode.
It's got track mode. It can pop and bang. And it's got all these like cool sporty seats and everything. So
with the light that like lights up. Yeah, honestly, if I had a kid or something, I probably would have gotten one of these over the 8.6 that I had. These things go hand in hand. But honestly, in my opinion, it really just depends on what you do with the car, but stock for stock, I think the Veloster N wins 100%.
Honestly, it's great. Right out of the box, you go to a dealership, you pick one up, you find one off private sale, you pick one up, you just go straight to the track.
I mean,
you put some good tires, you're on the road. Like you're cooking.
These things rock and roll. And Yosif's driven the hell out of this car. You're at what, 61,000 miles now?
61,000 miles, and
dude, that's a ton of driving. What's your favorite place you've ever taken it to?
I mean, Tortilla is always great. But I've taken it to California. I've taken it all the way up north. Went down south to Tucson. It drives pretty comfortably.
Yeah, with the
COVID. Excuse me, with.
Well, the day I met Yosif, I had just gotten back from a work meeting and I was heading home. And I stumbled on the way back upon a parking lot full of cool cars. And I pulled in to see what was going on. And I happened to pull up next to Yosif. And I asked him, I'm like, where are you going? What are we doing? And he's like, oh, dog, it's a Prescott run. What club was it?
It was, can't remember their name. Oh, Team Renegade.
He said, it's a Team Renegade cruise. We're going up to Prescott. Do you want to go? And I had been, like, dealing with a stressful client all day. Like, I didn't want to drive. But I was like, bro, like, can I go with you? And he said, yeah, dog, hop in. And I had just met him, what, 30 seconds earlier?
Yeah, I was like, dude, hop in.
30.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
30 seconds before he said, dude, hop in. And we ripped up the Prescott and back that day. That's now, we're good friends ever since. But the whole time, this car was so comfortable. It's honestly one of, like, probably the most comfortable cars you can ride around in.
So, out of the box, this car runs about 280 horsepower, sub 5 seconds, 0 to 60, and it will hug you into the seat. Like it is really great. It's very it's almost like an adrenaline rush.
Absolutely. Those seats are so nice. It's so comfy. You know,
it's the handling on it. It's great. It's got a front end limited slip differential. So like you're really good on cornering. It's great. You know, I took this car out to my first track day was at Podium Club
Okay, yeah. That's a good track out here in just, what, Casa Grande?
Yeah, in Casa Grande. You know, I didn't know what I was doing, but, you know, I had someone that, you know, had a lot of track experience, kind of showed me what to do and follow the rules and know the signs and everything. And he even taught me, like, how to properly drive on the track, which was really great because, like, I didn't know what I was doing.
Podium Club's pretty fun. You have to watch out. Sometimes there are some crybabies there. Everyone starts in red group, which is like you have the passenger with you. You have to like go certain ways. If you want to pass someone, you have to do a point by or whatever. But you have to start in red group at the start of the day every time. And there's a lot of like egomaniacs that go that don't want to be in red group.
Fortunately for me, that day was like a private track day.
Okay, then perfect. That's the best kind.
It was someone that was like, oh yeah, I got a bunch of spots open, you know, pitch in a couple $100.
That's good, yeah. And that's the best way to do it, honestly, is you get a car like this, spend a couple $100 for a track day, and just go out and have fun. And this is one of those cars like the 8.6 where you can really just buy it and go. You don't need to do anything. A lot of like the cars that are coming out these days, like the new Civics, the like even just anything, any Honda, anything from Honda, anything from Ford. If you want to have fun with it, you really got to put money in it. Like there's not too many cars out there in the $30,000 price range like this one where you can just buy and go. And this thing this isn't a wrap, this came from factory looking like this.
And they got some pretty good colors coming out too, especially with the 24 and 25 Elantras.
Oh yeah.
They got like this nice red coming out. They got the gray, and they're always coming up with new stuff. And even the wheels, they got forged wheels coming out with these out of the box.
Dude, yeah, the N line is it BMW's old designer?
Yeah, it was Albert Bierman. You know, it was a designer for this stuff.
Killing it. The N line, the N line is so good. It even has me looking at the Ioniq 5 EVs and going, "Damn, I kind of want one."
Yeah, it's crazy. If you ever check out the videos on the Ioniq 5N,
oh my, dude, they're insane.
Crazy.
They're insane. They're so fast, so quick. They look so good. I still can't get past the EV just yet, but maybe I'll come around. But man, if the world goes fully electric in the future, I'm getting an Ioniq 5 as my car.
I think so too. I think it's the same for me as well.
Just everything in the N line is so fun to drive, or just sit in as a passenger. Anything to look at them is just awesome. But overall, they're just the best driving experience I think that you can get out of the box from a dealership, and it's so fun to take out. It's so fun to drive, and we can't wait to show you guys.
All right, right now we are in the Veloster N. Right now I'm gonna put it in track mode. I'm gonna hit this button right here. Right now we're in track mode, and what's cool about the display, we got all our gauges right here: G-force, oil temp, turbo, brake press, as well as your speed and what gear you're in. This is the dual clutch transmission, so right now we're gonna be heading on the road. And what's cool about this car, you got the little pops and bangs and everything. Really fun to drive. And the shifts on this dual clutch transmission is just crisp and knows what it's doing. It's got paddle shifters if you do want to know what gear you're in. I'm gonna get these windows open just to get a feel of how this car sounds, you know? I did put a blow-off valve in this so you could kind of hear a little blow-off. Pops and bangs. As the leader of the N Club, you know, I really want people to buy these cars. I think they're just great, you know. If you want a canyon car, you know, this is the perfect car for you. Whether if you want to get a Veloster, or you want to get the Kona N, or you just want to get a, you know, sedan but also a little sporty, get that Elantra N too. And honestly, it's just such a fun car. Like, you can take it anywhere. It's just an eye catcher. Everyone's going to be looking at it. They're going to be looking at the color like, what? I never seen that color before. Or they're gonna be like, what kind of wheels are those? I'm like, oh, those are factory wheels. They're forged wheels from the factory. And honestly, there's so much aftermarket coming out for them. I've seen the Hyundai community really coming out with some really good stuff. So if you're really interested in this car, feel free to check out our club, Arizona N Club. There's a bunch of other state clubs too. You have SoCal N Club, NorCal N Club, Texas N Club. We're all over the country and worldwide, and you have a lot of support coming from Hyundai too. They encourage this stuff. They want us to have these cars. They want us to show what kind of a customer base. Like, they really care about their customers, and they're having events coming out too. I know later in the future there is going to be kind of like a Hyundai driving event soon. It's usually around November and December. I think the last time it happened in Sonoma, I was able to go to the first one in 2023, and they let us drive their new Elantra Ns and everything. And honestly, it's so fun. They teach you how to drive on the track, and they feed you, and they put you in a nice little hotel. So it's really great. All right, guys, I really want you guys to come get these cars. They're really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow Jack Buckley on his YouTube channel. He is awesome, makes great content. Thank you, guys.